I think so. We got March 16th, Tuesday. We're back again, 9 p.m. Actually, it's 9:03. I'm 3 minutes late. Hope y'all forgive me. But let's get ready. My brother R Square, how you doing, bro? I ain't ashamed. You know, hey, any Asians out there? All you Asians, you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about Asian as in like Asian American, the Far East Asian, like Chinese Asians, because like it's hard for me to grow facial hair, man. But when they do come in, they come in patches. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't connect. I wish they could connect. I wish I could grow nice full facial hair, and you know, if I shave them, it'll shave nice. But now it's like patchy. I don't know why. But there are some Asians who are hairy as hell. I'm definitely not one of them. And yeah, I wish I do have some facial hair though. Anyways, yeah, man. You know, it was kind of funny because I'm sharing this because my youngest son, he's 12 years old. This dude, he's coming a little peach fuzz. You know, like it's coming in a little bit dark. So I'm like, hey, he might be like one of the first ones of my kids to have some facial hair. I see you, Megan. What's up? All right. I know, dude. I know. I see. I was really talking about, some of our Indian friends. Yeah, I remember an Indian friend in middle school. This dude was, so we're talking about 8th grade, right? 8th grade. He had a full-on beard in 8th grade, dude. And he's not one of those kids that flunk. You know what I'm talking about? Like in middle school, sometimes you have friends that flunked a couple times. And they look like grown-ass men in middle school, you know? But yeah, this Indian kid, yeah, he had facial hair. Anyways, all right. Woo. Okay, hey guys, I want to share a video with you guys, and it is one of those video that I did before quarantine, I think, you know, and it was just me getting down around maybe like a 10-minute clip, and I saw it. I thought, dude, this is actually pretty good to share. So let's do this. I think I start off with a follow the leader. Okay, so we could check it out, and then there's a section of me just kind of getting down, just good, simple isolation. I want to show this to you guys too, is because it's not hard popping. It's just good, clean isolation. You know what I mean? Sometimes like you guys should see that. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me share this real quick. So bring it here. Let me make sure. Is this on my popping video? Window capture, is this right? Yeah, window capture, double click here. Come on. All right. I think we're up. I think you guys can see it. All right, cool. All right, let's check this out. I'm going to rewind this back. So this was back a little bit over a year ago. Yeah, January 8th, 2020. You guys can find this in my popping tutorial playlist. Let me just back up a sec. So in case you guys want to go back and look for this particular video, you guys could do so. All right. So let's go. This is my channel. So if you go to my channel, youtube.com/new studios. When you get here, what you do is right here. It's like on the third row right here. It's popping, right? It's the first playlist, popping tutorial, and click on view full playlist. Okay, once you see the full playlist right here, I'm gonna scroll down, right here. Is this the one? I think this is the one. Which is Popping Drill Basics, Popping 2. Popping 2. Yeah. Popping 2. Electric Boogaloo. All right, now it's loading up. Oh man, hey, how's the quality? R Square, how's the quality of this feed, man? Because when this thing's loading up like this, I kind of think maybe my video streaming quality is bad. I hope it's not bad. Okay, you can hear me loud and clear. How's the video? Because my YouTube's not loading up, which tells me playback is not beginning. Try restarting your device. Man, see, this is what I mean, man. Internet connection speed ruins everything, dude. Telling you, man. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna hit the refresh. This just kills everything, man. This just kills everything, dude. I'm telling you. It's not playing back, man. What's going on? My God. All right, I'm gonna let this try to load up, man, because I don't know what to do, man. Megan, you're saying, oh man, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Oh man. All right, let's try it one more time. Come on, is it playing? All right, I don't know. The internet all over the world is slowing down and whatnot, but it's definitely slowing down here. I don't know. R Square, you can hear me okay, right? But the video is. Close the browser and reload it. Okay, let's give that a try, man. I'm gonna close this damn thing. Close. Oh damn, we closed everything. Let me bring this over here so you can see me. All right, we're closing down shop. Oh man. All right, let's bring it back up. Check it out. YouTube, are you here with me? Loading up this playlist. Yeah, the video is just hitting on spinning. The video is just. See, I don't know if YouTube is the problem. Nothing's loading up. Nothing's loading up, man. So on Twitch I'm okay. All right. Yeah, see if YouTube's going. What's up, Sonakshi, if I said your name correctly. You got an audition Saturday? What are you auditioning for, man? For a dance group? If it's for a dance group, man, good luck. I wish you luck. My tip for auditioning for a dance group or a music video, if you're auditioning and if the auditioning process is where you're probably going to get a number, right? And then what's going to happen is you're going to probably learn some choreography. There's probably going to be a director or a choreographer that's going to teach maybe 8 count, 12 count, or whatever, depending on how long the choreography is, right? And you're going to learn it, and you're probably going to get half an hour to an hour or whatever. Really depends on how they run it. You're going to learn it, and you're going to try to perform it in front of maybe some judges, okay? And that's how the typical audition would go. And you might get a chance to do some freestyling, okay? So I highly recommend doing that if you can, because whoever's auditioning you, their goal is trying to find the best people that they can, either for a gig or for their team. So you definitely want to, first of all, you want to show that you are able to learn. Second of all, your attitude. Your attitude has to be good. Your attitude, you have to show that you're willing to learn. And even if you do mess up, you have a positive attitude and you're going to come back and you're going to get strong with it, right? And also you got to show that you're willing to freestyle. If you don't know how to freestyle, you got to show that you're willing to freestyle. One of the things that you can do if you're very, very scared to freestyle, pre-choreograph your solos. It's kind of like cheating, but it's better than nothing. It's better than just standing there and not doing anything. Okay, so that's my recommendation to you if you have an audition, either coming up or already there. So definitely do that. And my last tip, an easy tip, is after an audition, do thank everybody. Do thank the judges for being there, for taking their time out there, and also thank the choreographer. And then let the director know, like, hey, if I don't make the team, what should I do? What can I do to improve? That will show that you're serious about being a dancer. All right. So that's my tip to you. All right. Hopefully that helps. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to just ask. Yeah, I mean, Oscar, you remember, right? Because here's the thing, guys. Back when I was running the DS Players, right? We had to go through an audition process, because here's the thing, guys. On a dance team, you are a team. You want people on the team to think alike. Dance team and dance class it's got to be different, right? A class, you kind of in there, you're learning. But yeah, on a team it's the same idea. But however, on a team, the definition of basically, in my mind, a team, we're up there performing, and we're also going to be competing against other teams, right? So that is kind of like why we're forming this team, this class, this team. And if you're going to be competing, you gotta have the mindset of, hey, we're gonna compete. We're gonna try to outwork another team. And if you don't have that mindset already, you're kind of in the wrong league. You know what I mean? Like you should be in JV versus varsity. That's the difference, right? Varsity, you're representing your school. You're out there competing against different schools, and obviously, varsity, that's the big times, right? So you gotta step up, and that's why we need to audition. You can't just be like, all right, hey, I'm gonna sign up for this class. I'm gonna sign up and I'm gonna be on the team. Every team has an audition. You got to try out to be on it. Okay, so yeah, R Square, you knew that. You were on the team. You presented yourself, and you went through the process. Of course, it's nerve-wracking, right? I mean, even for me, if I had to audition for any team, you're always in a vulnerable spot. But again, you just want to go through it and prove to everybody, that this is where you belong. Okay? Yep. All right. Let's see, Megan. What'd you say? You moved to YouTube. So is YouTube okay? Is it running? Man, my YouTube is still. I can't get anything playing. My YouTube is not playing any video. Yeah, it won't even play the ads. You know how like sometimes it'll have like an ad and it'll have like a countdown. Your ads will play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The countdown's not even happening. It says the playback doesn't begin shortly. Try restarting your device. Guys, I'm gonna give up on this YouTube for today. I don't know why, man. I'm sorry, guys. Internet connection. Oh, Megan, your Twitch. Oh, okay. Your Twitch wasn't working for you, but gosh, that's crazy though. I'm thinking it's probably I see you, Megan. Though, gosh, I don't know. I don't know if it's internet, like different parts of the world that are screwing up, but I think, of course, my part is screwing up in a sense that I can't even see YouTube. But the good thing is you guys can still kind of hear me, and I could see the typing and what's going on. So I really kind of want to share that with you guys. So if you guys, after this, you guys want to go to my channel and check out that clip that I was talking about. I start off with follow the leader. Okay, I kind of want to show you guys on my channel all the different things that you guys could check out. All the tools are there. All the tools are there, right? And my goal now is to kind of just make a little bit more tools here and there. And some of the things I want to point out that where we could watch it over and over and over again, right? Because that's what we talked about last time, which is find something that you want and just master it. Take it over and over and over again, master it. And Megan, you showed me the video that you want to check out. That was dope, man. They got so much technique, so much to learn from. So that's a great idea. I would do that if I were you, for real. Just spend weeks, months even, and it doesn't matter how long you take. That's the thing. Like everybody out there that's listening right now, if you find a good video, right, a good performance, a good dancer or whatever, just one video, just find that one. You don't need 10. You don't need 10. Just one video. Master that one performance. Doesn't matter. Just bite it, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, you're just biting." So what? You're not gonna perform. You're not gonna just, go on TV and perform that. What you're trying to do, what we're trying to do, right? I'm putting myself in your shoes too. You're trying to get better. You're trying to learn the skills. Okay. First, get the skills. So study the hell out of the video. Learn it. Do it exactly like how the video does it. Then you graduate from it. Okay. Then what you do is put your own spin on it. Put your own flavor to it. Change it up, mix it up. Then you're on the road to become an artist. Otherwise, we're just still learning. We're just still copying. Does it make sense? It's okay to copy. Does it make sense? Don't get stuck only in copying and just copying and copying. And then this is what a lot of people do. A lot of dancers do, right? You start with one video, you get really, really good. Okay, cool, right? You could pat yourself in the back for graduating that, but that's not the goal. The goal isn't just to be able to copy this video or copy that video. The goal, the reason why you're copying these videos is to train yourself, right? To get the skills. Then the other part you need to do is train your ability to choreograph for yourself or to freestyle for yourself. That's when you could really pat yourself in the back. Because otherwise, if you just keep copying, that's fine too. But to me, it's like you're just halfway there. You know what I mean? And halfway there could be enough for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are really, really good at, following instructions and copying. And you could actually make some money, right? You could actually go to LA and audition for, we're just talking about audition. You could go audition for dance groups, or you could audition for major artists to go on tours with them, right? Matter of fact, got a few friends that tour with a lot of artists. And one of these days, I got to bring some of them to our interview and have them talk about, what it's like to dance for these artists. Let me share a real quick story, since I can't share my YouTube anyways. I got this one homie. We used to dance on Culture Shock, San Francisco. It's Oakland now, but before it was in San Francisco. We used to dance together there, and this guy was incredible. He was a great dancer. He probably has a little bit of jazz background. His hip hop, he's able to learn choreography really, really fast. And he got some acrobatic skills too. So he could do flips and, some gymnastic background in him, right? So anyways, after a show, we went to Vegas. We performed. It was fun. All the dancers from different groups got together. We're in the back. After after the show was done, everybody's in the back kicking it, right? And then we bumped the music, and it was a party. You know, everybody just getting down. Not everybody getting down. The people that were able to got down, and the people that never really freestyle stuck around on the side. Okay, and you guys will find that once you start getting into like a lot of dance groups, right? You'll see that within many dance groups, or within a dance group, or many different dance groups, not everybody can freestyle. Not everybody can freestyle, but those that can are they have a special type of confidence. You know what I mean? So, anyways, the friend that I'm talking about, again, I'm not gonna name any names, but this dude, he performed for like he was a major guy in Britney Spears. He was like all over Britney Spears video, you know, and he danced for other artists as well, but he was really very well known for dancing in Britney Spears video. Anyways, he after that you know, after the performance and after the after party, we all got down. He didn't get down at all, right? He kind of hid himself. On stage, he was phenomenal, because, you know, on stage everybody's like, dude, who's that guy, man? He, you know, he's incredible. But then when everybody was getting down, everybody's freestyling, he wouldn't do it. And I remember that night, you know, we were we just celebrating. You know, this was in Vegas, so we all, you know, got some drinks. Everybody's relaxed, chatting, and we just chatting. And then he really, you know, I looked at him like a little brother, because, you know, we was close. So he's like, hey, you know, and he's telling me, he was hard telling me, you know, he says this, he's like, he felt ashamed because he never really worked on his freestyle, and he felt like he felt ashamed that he didn't go out, you know, because he just has that doubt about his ability to freestyle, because he never trained it. He trained his ability to learn stuff. He was able to do stuff. So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's okay, yeah, if you just want to do that, that's fine. But there's like the emptiness inside, you know what I mean? And this is back then. I don't know. I haven't kept in touch with him that much lately, but I hope that, you know, he was able to train that portion and now be able to do it. He probably did, you know, I don't know. But my advice to you guys, be able to learn stuff. Yes, learn choreography. But man, I'm telling you, you're not going to be fulfilled if you don't know how to freestyle. Telling you straight up, you got to learn it. Do it now before it's too late. You know, you don't want to be like 50, 60 years old. Even if you have performed for like a, you know, like a Britney Spears or something like that, you're still going to regret it. But if you don't know how to freestyle, makes sense? So hopefully that encourages you guys to do it, man. Freestyle is so much fun too, because the thing is, like, anytime there's music, you know, you could be at a bus stop, you could be on a bus, you could be in a car, right? You could go to a party, any party. But anytime there's music, just groove, okay? Grooving, getting down, understanding music. Let your body move freely, all right? Guys, I'm going to check YouTube one more time to see if this thing can play anything. Man, I can't play a single thing. I don't know what is up with. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to shut down Chrome. Let me shut down Chrome. And I'm going to open up Chrome again. All right, it's coming up. Well, Chrome is coming up, but let me see if YouTube's going to come up. The pages are loading, but are the videos playing? I'm just going to play a random video.
The best food in Los.
Okay. A random video played. Let's see if my video plays. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, y'all. Keep my fingers crossed. All right. I found it. I know y'all patient, man. I appreciate that. Hold on. Let's get down, baby. Woo! All right, guys, I think we're in business. I think we're in business. It's probably just my browser. All good, all good. All right, here we go. Let's get here. Let's get there. Am I on? Is this right? Is that the okay? R square, you see it? You see it, right? You see the video? Okay, I think you do. I'm just gonna play this, guys. Hopefully this.
We're gonna start with a little bit of follow the leader, alright? Join in if you can. Here we go.
Hold on a sec. Can you guys hear? How's the volume? The volume is low, huh? The volume is low. Let me see if I could pump it up a little bit. Let me see if I could pump it up.
I go 2, you go 2. Y'all remember that, right?
It is kind of low. I'm gonna try to pump it up though. Let me get that little ad thing out of the way. Yeah, this is the highest I could pump it up. Okay. So the idea is this. You guys can watch it later on. Okay, I just kind of want to go over it with you guys right now, real quick. So I start off with follow the leader. Okay, this is something that you guys could go through with it later on. By the way, that couch, I sold that couch. It's a nice couch, by the way, though. Okay, here, boom, pop. So guys, this follow the leader was pretty simple, right? The angles are very like 90 degree. Everything is just, simple 90 degree. It seems like it's beginning, like, for beginners to start, just very 90 degrees. But it's good, okay? As you get better and better, yeah, you could go either more than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees, whatever. But stay with this one first. So you guys should be able to definitely see the pops in here, and that's the goal, right? Anytime you just work on your popping, you gotta be able to see the pops. Dude, I know the music is low. Is it like super low, R square? Is it? Can you even hear it? I don't know where else to bring it up. I think right here, this is the highest it goes. Yeah, I'm trying to turn it up, but this is all I got.
We warmed up nicely right now.
All right, so that was the warm up. What I want to do is I'm gonna move over to this one section where I started getting down. Here we go.
That nice clap sound, making sure that I'm wrong.
Okay, so if you guys watch this video later on, right? You guys could listen to what my tips, how I get started. So here's the thing. Let me go back here. I'm gonna talk about how to start training your freestyle, because I know it's easy for instructors to say, hey, it's important to train freestyle and go do it. And I know the job may be a little bit daunting to do that, right? Especially if you're by yourself at home in quarantine and you got no teachers. So how do I help you guys? How do I get you guys started doing that? Well, if you're at home, yeah, play music. You can start dancing, freestyling. If you mess around, if you mess her up, nobody could tell. So is that good? Is that progressive? Maybe, maybe not. But I would think it is progressive because you get your body moving, okay? But I know it's a totally different story when you add an audience in there. You add some, if there's somebody in there watching you, I guarantee you, if you never had that before, your heart rate will rise a little bit. I understand. That's the psychology of it, okay? For anybody out there that's watching right now, if you never dance in front of everybody, you say, "Oh, I'm not scared." Maybe you're not. maybe you're totally different. But I guarantee you, 90% of the people out there will freak out. Okay. So what can you do? How can you get started? I would say this. This is a tip for anybody who feels like they don't know how to get started. Film yourself. Film yourself. Just don't let anybody else watch it. Just you watch it by yourself. That's it. Film yourself and watch yourself. You gotta start with that. If you can't even start with that, then I don't know what else to give you guys. I really don't, because you shouldn't even like. There's, I mean, I don't comprehend how people will be so scared about that, because you're just filming yourself. It's almost like looking at yourself in the mirror. It's only you, right? Film yourself. If you don't like it, delete it. Does that make sense? Like start to do that. You got to start somewhere, okay? So you got to be able to do that. Just start film yourself and then start critiquing yourself, okay? See if you like it. If you don't like it, go ahead and delete it. Try again. Film yourself. Do what you do like. It's like taking a selfie, basically. Taking a video selfie of yourself dancing. If you don't like a 1-minute version, do a 10-second version. Slowly work yourself to a 30-second version or a 1-minute version. All right. So now, this is where I can come in if you guys do want me to help. As a personal, private instructor, for the people that are, remote from me, I can offer you my critique, right? So this is what I do for my private students, because I understand how hard it is to watch videos on YouTube or the internet and seeing all these great dancers and be like, hey, I want to try to do that. But nobody's critiquing you. Nobody's telling you, hey, you're leaning too much to the right. You're leaning too much to the left. Or your timing's off a little bit. You're too early. You're too late. You're too high. You're too low. Does that make sense? Like, you need somebody to tell you, like, how to adjust. Okay? And the typical answer, I know that, like, a lot of the typical feedback would be, you just got to practice more. But that really doesn't help, does it? Because what does it mean to practice more? Because if you practice the same thing over and over again, you're just going to be off beat over and over again. If you keep leaning to the right too much, you're just going to keep leaning to the right too much. So you need somebody to tell you, like, exactly on this part in 2 minutes 35 seconds, you got to be lower or you got to be higher. Your balance has got to be better. How do you get your balance better? Well, shift your weight this way, shift your weight that way. You know what I mean? Like, you need somebody to give you tangible advice. Okay. So, if anybody wants to try that out with me, I don't know. Maybe we could do something. And R Square, you see me, I'm just brainstorming off the top of my head, because, like, my boy R Square, he's been my student for a long time, and he gave me great advice on how to be a better instructor. You know what I mean? Through him. So a lot of this too is us figuring out, like, how to get better as a student and how to get better as an instructor for me. Okay, so you guys can feel free to give me some advice too on how to get better. And I read some of the feedback from a lot of the YouTube viewers. These are really good ones. Some of the feedback, real honest. I love it. And some feedback aren't very good, right? Meaning, like, some feedbacks I appreciate, like, hey, I love it, those are good. But, like, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me to get better. It makes me feel good. And some doesn't make me feel good. Some are like, yeah, you suck. Okay, fine, I suck. But how can I improve? So if you if there are comments out there that says, hey, you know, you suck. Okay, tell me why I suck. Tell me how I can get better. Again, that's my goal. Doesn't, you know, I want to come. I want to be humble. I want to get better. I want you guys to get better. If you want to get better, you guys can get better. You know, I heard a tip. There was a really good dancer, and she took a class from. I'm just gonna say it. These guys are phenomenal dancers. Le Twins, right? If you guys, I think almost everyone in the world who dances heard of them. These brothers are incredible dancers. However, terrible teachers, according to that person. I've never taken classes with them, so I'm not gonna say anything negative. Personally, I've never done it, so I can't say it firsthand. But secondhand, from another dancer, she's also an instructor as well. She's a very good dancer, very good instructor as well. So she was in their workshop, and she was very disappointed because a lot of these great dancers, namely the Twins, they never really taught anything. They just freestyle. They're phenomenal dancers, but they just freestyle. They just got down and they just taught choreography. That does not help them. That does not help almost everyone, but everybody's inspired by how good they are. Does that make sense? So I feel like a lot of time, many times, people that are on the internet trying to learn, it's almost like watching the Twins. If you just watch them dance, you're like, wow, these guys are so good. Now, when you take one of the workshop, how do you do it? Right? They just do it. But how do you get from where you are to where they are? There's no like, okay, take 2 steps to the right, 1 step forward, turn left. You know, there's no specific instructions. And I think that's what most people are looking for. Unfortunately, a lot of these instructors or great dancers won't be able to make that for you. It's almost like asking Albert Einstein, hey, you know, can you slow down and tell me how to divide? And his brain is going way over, right? And that's sometimes that's what it's like. I think, you know, when you're talking to great dancers. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. So okay, let's go back. I want to show you guys this little get down that I did right here.
Not too early. I'm just thinking about poses.
I know the volume's kind of low, so I'm going to repeat what I said. I'm just thinking about poses, all right? So getting back to what I'm talking about. When I say how do you get started with your freestyle, especially with popping, I just start thinking of poses. Pose, boom, pose. And I make sure my poses are nice and crisp and clean. What does that mean? And guys, sometimes you guys have to ask questions because a lot of times I'm gonna assume you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? So if you're a student that's in a class, when the teacher says something and the teacher assumes that you understand, but you don't understand, do not just sit there and pretend you do understand. Even if you think you understood 90% of it, but there's a 10% doubt that you don't understand, you gotta ask, man. I'm like that. I appreciate students like that, you know? So if you guys are ever in my class and I say something that you're not sure of what I said, you gotta stop me, okay? I know doing through live stream right now, it's a little bit more difficult, but if ever in person, I'm able to do a live class with you guys in person, feel free to stop me and say, hey, what do you mean exactly? What did you just say? You know? Okay. So, okay, let's go forward. So the poses that I'm doing, okay, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to come back and So the poses that I'm doing, I'm trying to make the poses bigger. So like if I just go like this, boom, 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 boom. These aren't big poses. These are just like, look at the movement from here to here. So big poses are like if I'm looking to the right side, right? Immediately I'm gonna go boom way to the left side. You know what I mean? If I'm down, I'm gonna stretch out to the top, and then so basically east to west, north to south. Make bigger movements because these poses should be nice and grand, you know. And especially if I'm gonna do a pose where I'm on one leg, I got to make sure my balance is strong. Okay, so if you guys ever want to work on those poses, single leg poses where you balance, boom, you gotta hit that nice statue. And you can always practice that, guys. Work on your balance. I'm talking about the balance gotta be strong. Okay, all right.
Poses start getting bigger, because when you start, your pose might just be something like this.
Yeah, I just said the same thing, but all right.
In their space.
Okay, let's move forward here. Go.
Then I'm gonna break the pattern, so the viewer kind of breaks the monotony. Gotta be on beat, okay? And breaking pattern.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna stop before I play this. I watched this maybe an hour before our class, and I was like, dude, I gotta replay this one. I want you guys to see the little movement. Okay, I know I just said make your poses big, but this right now I'm not really posing. I'm doing connections. What does connection mean? It's almost like waving, right? Think about waving. What is waving? Waving is I'm connecting from one movement, this joint to this joint to this joint to this joint. So it looks like a wave, right? So if you take that concept, I don't need to wave it, but I'm connecting from one movement to another. I could go boom, 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 boom. It almost like a wave, but it comes in sections, okay? So if you understand that, then you'll see my freestyle coming up. Okay, here we go. Let's play it. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so you guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I don't, of course, I'm not hearing anything from you guys, but I'm assuming you guys appreciate it, because when I looked at it, I appreciate it. I was like, okay, that's pretty clean. Okay, I could look at it and be like, yeah, that's pretty clean. The movement that I did wasn't very big, but it was precise. It was controlled, and that's what you're gonna see. Like, that's how you're gonna take your dancing to a higher level. Be able to be precise. The precision of the movement has to be tight, and you can see the sectioning and the timing, and that's all it is, guys. It's not even that. You could see the movement isn't very aerobic-y, which doesn't take too much energy, and yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit because I kind of enjoy watching it. Hope you guys do too.
My doctor requires
just
no
add him.
insurance.
No copay.
And I get to see her as many times as I want.
Okay, skip it. All right, here we go. Let's watch this again. I like that little kick out. Guys, that was it. Hope you guys enjoy that, because I didn't even remember. Tell the truth, I didn't even remember filming this one. I guess looking back at it, that wasn't too bad. Now, if I want to be super critical, let me bring this back here. If I want to be super critical of myself, I really didn't pop that much. Towards the end, I could see more of a pop, but within the middle part of it, where the sectioning, where the good isolation that I was talking about, I didn't really even pop that much. I did nice stops. You know what I mean? Like the time stop. I'll stop, boom, 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 boom. Stop. Like I'll stop a certain part of the body and let the other part section off. You know what I mean? And that the sectioning off, I don't want to downplay that, because it still looks good, right? But it's not hard. I'm not popping. Make sense? So that's what I mean. Like sometimes I'll just train my sectioning without thinking about popping, because I know a lot of times if I think about popping, I'm just thinking bam, bam, boom, boom. I'm thinking about power so much, and the creative part kind of hinders a little bit, because I'm not really at that point where some of the better poppers are. They're able to just keep popping and still relax. My mind still isn't there yet, right? So I'm gonna, this is for me. Like I have to train myself back and forth between, like, okay, train hard popping, and then think more about the relaxing with the music and stopping. But if I can naturally pop really hard and still stop nicely, then I should be able to take my dancing to a higher level. And I'm sharing my journey with you guys. All right. So if you guys are there, cool. You guys can surpass where I'm at. Okay. But if you guys aren't there, then you guys know how to get there, and then eventually, surpass me in that sense. Okay, guys, that's all I got to share with you guys. Hope you guys had fun watching this. I do apologize with the whole internet thing. I'm still kind of disappointed at how the technology, why sometimes it loads up and sometimes it doesn't. I think we wasted some time there, but still, in the end, it kind of came together at the end, so it's all good. Yep, that's it, man. Hope you guys have fun. R Square, appreciate you, brother. You understand the concept movement. Let's see. Your question is, what advice would you give somebody to go from single movement to combining movements? Okay. So again, I'm gonna read that question one more time. Everybody that doesn't see it. So the question is, what advice would I give to somebody to go from single movement to combining movement? Okay. My advice would be this. Start with small phrases, meaning start from a single move to a small phrase. So like, for example, if I'm gonna go, a single move would be something like this, right? If my arms are down and I'm going boom, I'm reaching out, boom, and then come back, right? That would be a single move. Or the right hand or the left hand, or this would be a single move. You hit a pose and you come back. Let's just define that as a single move. So now a combined move would be like, instead of getting straight to that pose, instead of going from here to here, a combined move may be like, I might go vroom, something like that. I would take like a detour to get there. Okay. I would do 2 more poses, maybe boom, boom, boom to get there, right? Or step forward, then back, then get there. Like basically put detours to get there. Now, how much detours? Start with 1 or 2, right? So instead of bah, you would go boom, 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 bah, right? Or boom, bah, something like that. Just add a little bit detour and just run that over and over again until become more of a phrase. And then you will work on the next one. So once you get to here, what's your next pose, right? If your next pose is something like this, right? You can go directly to it, but then that would almost be like a single single pose or single move, right? So instead of there, maybe you could be like, swerve it down and then pose, something like that. Okay, hopefully that makes sense, man. Okay, good questions, great questions. I love it. I love it. Shows that you're thinking, shows that you're gonna get better. Everybody out there, that is it. Feel free to hit me up, guys, on Instagram, Facebook, Dance with Seach. And I'll catch you guys on Thursday. One thing before you guys go, in case I don't catch you guys on Thursday, next week I'm actually gonna be out of town, man. Next week I'm gonna be out of town. So if you guys want to reach me later on, or actually no, what I'm trying to say, if you guys want to wish me well, because I'm actually flying over to New Orleans. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to New Orleans. What's up, Juan? How you doing, brother? And I'm driving back from New Orleans, man. It's gonna be like a 3-4 day drive or something, like driving through Texas. Anybody out there in Texas, shout out. I don't know if I'll see you on the highway, I'll give you a shout out, whatnot. Going through El Paso. Never been to El Paso, but I'm gonna check it out. And heading up Vegas. I'm gonna head up Vegas. I'm gonna stick around Vegas maybe a day or something like that, just to rest up, and then coming back home. So but yeah, once I come back, I'll be back in like 2 weeks. But I'll be here Thursday, so Thursday will be the last before I fly out on Friday. All right, guys. And thanks for sticking around, everybody. Have a good evening. Hope you guys learn lots, share lots, and holla at your boy. All right. Peace.